Hey guys, it's Karina with theScore eSports, and today I'm with a special guy here, FORG1VEN from H2K. Congratulations on going to zero this week. Tell me a little bit. This week is already kind of a bit of relief after all the news that you had. How does it feel to be back on track and maybe like all the nerves come down a little bit?
I mean, no, it's just that like one of the few weeks we had in the entire regular season that we didn't have any problem outside of the game, like Rio visa or my army issues or just other issues that not that important to mention them now. So we're kind of relieved and we could only actually focus on the games that were coming and in general to LCS, and I think it showed pretty much, even if our opponents weren't the top 6 opponents, but we still actually closed the games quite fast both times.
You were writing on social media and on Twitter that you started playing Kalista and then they planning to nerf it. And well, I'm actually curious why you started playing her right now, and yeah, kind of unlucky timing, right?
I mean, I played with a good support, and not that the others were bad, but I think with Vander, we could have a potential to be one of the best in general. So, on the other hand, too, my team is playing pretty good. So, I showed them my kindness in a way. It's like humorous, but like, guys, I can just, you play so good, I can actually give you the Kalista pick now, so we don't have to ban it anymore on the blue side at least. And that's pretty much like the entire story. Like, the truth is that I just got fed of playing the same picks all over and over, even if I have the largest champion pool out of every AD in Europe. And I just like, when one day I just played Kalista. It's pretty much it. Like, that's all.
Okay, so another unexpected pick came from you yesterday, Sivir, like others did not really expect. Why did you bring her back on the Rift?
I mean, with the rotations, with the picks that Rocket had, and with the picks we had, like I think we had like Ramos and Gragas, and with bot lane not being that much punishable, since in LCS people tend to play way different when they play in scrims. Like in scrims they can be Superman and Batman together, but like in LCS they're like, they don't even leave their lanes or jungles, so it's pretty different mindset. And it was pretty much it. Like, I mean, it was a good pick, I think, both for my team and for what they had against, because I was against Nautilus, Braum, so if I'm a good player, I can actually dodge everything, and if not, then I can just spell seed or flash away, pretty much. So they didn't have any tool at least to go to me.
Talking about AD carries, Reckless demonstrated the Jhin pick at IEM. I'm wondering, have you tried it? Do you like it? And what are your thoughts on Jhin?
I think it's a good pick. I think in lane phase it's the best lane phase AD carry with Kalista in the game right now. The downside of it is that first, it's not an attack speed champion, so your hits will be minimal even if there are a lot of damage, obviously. And the second is that you can't pick it everywhere like you can pick Lucian or Corki or Kalista or whatever. You have to have a really specific comp around it, not necessarily to peel for it, but at least to give Jhin some space to do damage in fights. But I think it's a good pick, and Hercules always pretty much tries new champions when they're released, so I mean, I think he found at least his flavor of a month at the moment.
So you tried it, right?
Yeah, I played it already.
Another question to IEM, have you been watching any games? And if you had, where would you put H2K right now? Do you think you could do better than Fnatic?
I think it's not proper for me to say what I think. Like, not because it will be controversial, but it's just regular season at the moment, and I think we have to play players first. And if you ask me that question, then I could answer you back. But I think we will be pretty good in IM. I don't know if we'll be top 1 or top 2 or top 3, but I certainly think we have played better at least than Origin or some teams that just got instantly lost. I mean, I also lost last year pretty fast with SK, so I mean, times change pretty much.
Well, and once again, I know you don't like to talk about this issue too much, but can you give us a little update to your situation right now? Is the pressure off with the military stuff and you just focus on the league? I mean, or it's still like hanging as a dark cloud somewhere behind your back?
I mean, when I took the deferment in the past, like when I was 18 for studies, like I used like 6 or 5.5 years of it, so at some point I would have to go. Like I didn't know it was coming now, but I knew that at some point it will come. and we took like a temporary deferral, at least for me to finish the split. But like, I always knew what I was kind of in a clock in my career, like not only for the teams that I played, but in general, like Anubis is not gonna last forever, obviously. So I don't know if it's gonna happen after spring split. I don't want to be like the guy that just brings this issue over and over, because I'm the one that gets hurt the most, because we know for pro gamers, having as much time to play the game as possible could be life-changing, and obviously playing at Worlds, if we qualify, is even more life-changing, because there is money, playing as glory, pride, everything that people play for. So if I get to continue for the next splits or next split or whatever, then I should be glad to play. I like my team, and I like the competition that League of Legends brings, not the game, pretty much the second. So I can't say anything specific at the moment, but I think I could answer generally. Sorry.
Yeah, I think it's a great answer. It's also like your situation is a bit dramatic in the European contest, but at the same time, like South Koreans, they all have to do this. So it's kind of it's not nice, but it's okay. One question I have, like small question to that. There's been a huge support from people and your fans. Like, can you tell a little bit about, because I know people have been writing to you, writing to your team, like there's been like crazy thousands of people.
I mean, at first I want to thank everyone that stand by my side or support me, or at least they showed their sympathy for what happened. It's not that bad. It, like, at least as a person, I always recognize like values in life. Like, I would prefer this one, for example, for me to be sick randomly, like health overall in general. The second is that I obviously want to do my army duty, but not at this timing. Like, as everyone else, like, justice is balanced, so I just want to serve properly, pretty much. Other than that, I mean, I don't know what else to say. Like, I mean, I can just say thank you. Like, whatever else I'll say is gonna just be like, just to say something to people so they feel better, but I'm not that type of person, so.
Thank you guys for watching, and you can check out more videos at theScore eSports YouTube page. Thank you.